Are you still stuck trying to grow your cleaner business without a real system? Still relying on manual leads, messy follow-ups, spreadsheets, and hoping your marketing will somehow just work? What if I told you there's now a full blueprint plus a tool that can automate everything, streamline and scale your cleaner business like never before? Today I'll show you how these custom-built prompts combined with Neati can help you run a cleaner, smarter, and more profitable operation starting right now. So first of all, to understand, the prompts I'm about to show you aren't a guesswork. They are based on direct marketing response principles, service-based scaling systems, consumer psychology strategies, and operational excellence framework, all specially built for cleaning businesses. They are built around two strategic frameworks, scale and aim. They contain full roadmaps from day one to full regional dominance. And you'll get a metrics with each one of them, so you're not just guessing, you're actually measuring. And I'll show you how to automate this whole system instead of doing it manually. So first we'll look at a cold calling framework using the closer method. Connect, listen, outline, show, value, and engage. Your goal is to move your prospect through the sales funnel quickly. So this is the prompt itself, right? And I'm not going to show you the whole prompt right now. It's pretty lengthy. It took me a while to really get to this. It took hours of research and getting it together for the best outputs it can possibly get. But I'll show you guys how it works in actual practice. So what you'll do is that you'll copy the whole prompt. Here, go to ChatGPT. You'll paste it in, and you'll say something about yourself. I am a commercial cleaner in Denver. Right? You'll pass it in with your information on your business and what you're trying to actually achieve, what kind of clients you're actually trying to get, and where are you now. And it will show you everything. It will give you a full script and a full system and strategy how to actually do this. It will tell you how to handle objections on a high level. So now the prompt has been fully generated. It's very comprehensive. It contains everything you need possibly for your exact situation in your location and in your niche, right? It has roadmap, it has requirements, tech stack, library of scripts, mastery metrics, additional assets, everything you basically need to ace your sales. Then additionally, if you decide to hire, you can have it create SOP and trainings for your employees, right? So this is perfect. It takes few seconds to train your employees like this. And there you could actually record these yourself and have them as a training videos for your employees once you start vetting people and hiring people for your sales. Now you can use Neati, which is a custom built software for cleaners, to manage your contacts and your leads. It's super easy. You can just put in the content of the lead, right? Save it, have it here. And then if you want to generate, for example, a offer, a quotation, once the client agreed to have a quota, you just go in here, you put in it, you go commercial, weekly, you go square footage, you go how many offices, how many bathrooms, and then like, for example, deep cleaning if it's offices, if it's dental clinics, right? And then boom, you go in, you put in the lead, you go save, boom, you got an invoice generated right there, right? And you can link it, you can share it through email, you can just send it to them instantly through email, you can copy the link, you can send it to them, all kinds of stuff you can do instantly in like 5 minutes. If you get a cold caller and if you hire someone that can get these leads for you and you just invoice them after a walkthrough or even right away, imagine how many deals can you land per day. Right, so enough of this one, but basically it can generate anything you need for your sales. Look at this. This was 2 prompts. Imagine if I go further and, tell him all about my situation if I were you, if I were a cleaner business, right? Like, imagine how powerful is this prompt. Now, this one is for Google and Meta ads, right? This is the one that can improve and generate qualified leads with your campaigns. Again, super comprehensive, took a while to write and get together and perfect. So again, we're gonna copy this one here. Again, if you want, you can read the script, but I'm not gonna share it because I want you guys, if you're serious about scaling your business, just drop a comment down below and I'll send you these if you want. But I'm not gonna share it publicly because it took hours to build, right? But again, we go to ChatGPT, we put it in, and then have it, we'll just, again, put some information. Scale my operations and hire 3 cold callers from Philippines, right? Tell them how to get leads and how to manage the sales, right? Again, okay, let's see what's the output. Now again, we got a full-blown roadmap on how to scale our ads with everything you need to know about your funnels, right? So let's start here with the frameworks we're going to use, right? So this is basically the top of funnel, the warm, the hot, right? So we're actually targeting on local gym owners, facility managers, and so on, right? So these are your top of funnel leads you want to target. Then there's a traffic pyramid model, right? That basically lets you target people on all levels of awareness, right? Because in marketing, we have something called awareness levels, right? This is super simple, super basic, right? Some people are unaware that they need a cleaner. Some might clean themselves, right? And that's such a waste of time for gym owners, right? Then some are aware that they need a cleaner, but they don't know who to get or, which firm to choose. Then we have those who, for example, are solution aware. They know that they need a cleaner, but they don't know what kind of cleaning, how much it costs, and so on, right? And then we have product aware people and most aware. These are the ones that probably have in-house cleaner or have hired some cleaning company already. And we want to target these people on a different way of messaging, right? Because these people have different view on cleaning, right? For example, unaware person will have to convince him that he actually needs the cleaning, and the one that is most aware will need to convince him that our company is the best, right? So these ads, will target on every single layer of awareness, right? Then we have the execution roadmap. So week 1, week 2, week 4 on how to actually convert these ads. Because one thing is having ads, one thing is setting them up, one thing is having good creatives, and one thing is having a good funnel, right? You need a good funnel to bring your leads through, right? So for example, if someone sees your ads, he then gets retargeted, he gets more ads, then he clicks on your landing page, and you want to make sure your landing page is on point, right? So again, here everything you need to know, right? And then I told ChatGPT, and then I told this prompt also that I hired 3 cold callers from Philippines, right? Because these guys are really good actually, and they cost like $5 per hour, right? And you can find these on onlinejobs.ph or Upwork. And it gave me a full blueprint on how these guys can convert our leads from our ads to actual customers, right? So this is super powerful again, right? So again, we can do a prompt, create a hiring system for these cold callers that will ensure they will convert every single lead from our ad campaigns, right? And again, we got a full system generated. And then obviously, again, you can use this app called Neati.app to manage your leads, create offers. So for example, you can give access to your cold callers, right? And if they're on a call with a lead and he asks them like, what is the price of this? Like how much am I going to build? Right? They can just open up this app, they can click new quote, and as they talk to the owner, they can ask him, what's the square footage? How many times do you what's your capacity of your gym? Is your gym big? Is it small? How many times do you need a cleaning? So for example, let's say, okay, we need weekly, so once per week, right? Again, we said how many rooms are there, so that differs, right? And then we need deep cleaning. Do we need windows as well, right? And so on. And they can click this through with the lead on the phone. Your VAs that you pay $5 per hour for, right? And they can click all this through. Check these boxes again for your cleaners, because these will appear in your jobs for your cleaners, right? I'll show you in a second. And then you can generate the estimate. Pick their information that you've saved from the lead, right, from your campaigns, and then generate the estimate in 1 second as well, again, right? And again, they can send them to them through email on the call. They're still on call, they made a quotation, and now they sent it to them instantly, right? Like imagine how many people can you convert with this system here, right? And then again, you can manage your jobs and just add this job, add the description, all the little points that your VA already went through in the offer. It makes sense, right? And again, full output, like super, super comprehensive. And you can create this as a SOP. SOP is like a standardized training model, or let's say it's like a training for employees, right? It's how you train them, how you explain to them how your business works and how your clients work, right? And again, you get a full system. Rewarding system. So for example, if they book 10 appointments, they get $50 bonus and so on, right? So this is incredibly useful if you're starting out and you don't know how to manage your sales, right? Okay, let's move on forward. Now, this one is probably the most powerful one if you don't know what you're doing. This is the scaling cleaning business prompt. And I don't know if I want to show this one, right? Because this one took the longest to do. But you'll copy this again, go to ChatGPT, and again, explain your situation. Who are you, what do you do, and so on. But I'm not going to go into this one because this one's really powerful. And I'm not going to show you guys. So if you're serious about this, please just comment and I'll send you the prompt, right? But I'm not going to go over this in this video, right? But again, everything that you generate in your prompt, you can manage inside of Neati super easily. You can manage your finances, your jobs, your cleaners. You can see where are your clients, where are your cleaners, and you can calculate the drive cost and so on, right? All the kind of stuff. Then you can also manage your subcontractors and your cleaners, calculate their hourly rate, their hours worked, their payroll. You can generate their payroll. That's crazy. And you can generate the offers, proposals, estimates, whatever you need. You can measure your finances, see analytics, see your inventory, right? And have reports over your whole business, But that's for later. This is pretty much everything I can show you guys for now. But I have much more prepared. But I'm just scared to show you guys because currently I'm only talking about this, or I'm only giving this value to my clients or people that I'm working with currently, and those are cleaning business owners all across US. We have someone in the UK and in Australia, right? But again, if you want some help, if you want these prompts, just comment and let me know, and I'll send them to you, right? And that's it for me today. I was super fired up about these because I finally finished these, and I just wanted to show you guys. But that's about it for today. And if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, please like, share. Visit our app, Neati.app, and manage your cleaning business much more efficiently than you have before, and actually scale and build real business like a real CEO.